Welcome back everyone to episode 7 of Let's Play Atlantic Fleet. So we're jumping into our aircraft carrier battle. Hopefully our air power is enough to rule the waves, if I can steal that term. So let's see, we do have the initiative, so we're going first here. And there she is, the Glorious. I think that's an illustrious class if I'm not mistaken. No, courageous class, okay. Alright, so let's see, we have... This is obviously slightly different, not quite the same pocket battleship as the Graf's Bay and the other one, the one that we just lost, sadly. Yes, this is only 8-inch shells, so that's probably still enough because these aircraft carriers, they don't really have much armor. So, even what we have should be sufficient. The problem is we need to try to close with them as fast as possible, but also while maintaining enough of an angle to get broadsides off, because we need to destroy them very quickly. We basically have like 2 turns to destroy them before their aircraft just start ripping us to shreds. And then we can worry about the onslaught after that. But I'm really hoping that our air power will be available, and I'm only going to check that. I'm only going to use that with the destroyer, although the destroyer is going to make a beeline for the carrier as well. So, okay, so let's go 10 degrees, flank speed, and move. And I don't think that should be too much. We should be able to get, yep, a full broadside off. Okay, so with 8-inch guns, I have no idea what elevation we should be using. I mean, that's true because this is our first shot, and we all know that the first shot is, we haven't really gotten our bearings yet. We haven't really tested to see what kind of range corresponds to what elevation. So let's go ahead and do this at 14.8 like they say. I'm trying to think, is 14.8, does that feel right? Does that feel right? It feels a little bit low, so let's go up to 15. Okay, so 18-inch shells away. Yeah, even 15 is a little bit low, and every turn is so precious. Now, we're going to see if we can actually muster. Going flank speed, 15 degrees, yeah, we'll do that. We're going to see if we have any air power. Okay, good. We have 4 bombers with bombs. Yep, well, we know exactly what we're going to be doing. And it looks like we're going to be going into the wind. Their ship is parallel to the wind direction, which is perfect. It's the ideal, really, because that way we can drop our bombs a little bit late if we... excuse me, if we do accidentally. Actually, let's move... I don't know what kind of bombers we have, so let's actually move with the wind. That way I can just release them a little bit early. It's easier to release early than it is to release late. I think this angle will also make it so their anti-aircraft is less effective when we make our approach. Okay, that being said, I think we want it just directly middle of the ship. I think everything we want is right here. So, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. Yep, okay, good. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. It's pretty hard to get accurate, but I think you start it right as bomb touches them. I might have overshot. Nope. That was perfect. So we got 1, 2, 3 bomb hits or so. Now they're going to start populating their, I thought they would, start populating their deck with aircraft, but they didn't do it. Okay, well, and that's interesting. So again, we're going to keep slightly angling towards them. Just as long as our... Oof, that was tight. I'll probably only go 5 degrees if I go anything at all next turn. Alright, so let's see how we missed last time. Let's get the shots back on. So a shot of 15. We've closed the distance a bit now. So I think a shot of 15 makes sense. They're actually saying that we should go down to 14, which, I mean, if 15 was short, I don't think they've moved so much that... Okay, we've moved this much. So... I don't know. I think 14.9 seems more realistic if I hedge a little bit towards their number. We'll go to 14.8, I guess, and see how this goes. Okay, shells away. Yep. Okay, we got one hit. Possibly two. I don't know if that... get over there. I think this one might have counted as a hit. Hard to tell. This ship is not in good place. Oh, actually, the aircraft are damaged, so that they will be repaired, but that's why they weren't able to populate their deck. Okay, that makes sense, and very good for us. Now the destroyer is just going to do the same darn thing. Turn 20 degrees, 15 degrees, whatever, towards, start moving, motoring over there. And now we call in the aircraft once again. So it looks like I waited a little bit too long last time, but that's fine. We'll just do... Okay, how do we do this? If we're going to move at this angle, the bombs move to the left. So we want the run to technically be made like here. And then we just release earlier, and they coast to the left. I think this is sensible. Okay, good. Well, then let's go ahead and back that up a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and launch now. So we'll launch a little bit earlier, maybe when the top of bomb touches. Oh yeah, this looks good. This looks good. We still missed with 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of them. We only got maybe, what, 2 hits? Yeah, we could be doing much better, that's for sure. And they're actually in range of our destroyer. Wow, looks accurate. Jeez, that was very close. A very good first volley. Okay, so hopefully we, at this point, will be able to sink the Glorious, because I mean, they're moving away, so let's maybe just do 5 degrees. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Perfect. Okay, so it's saying 14.5. We were short with 14.8. We've been short the entire time, actually. So let's not go down to 14.5. Let's do 14.6. I'm just guessing that maybe this will be it. Okay, that was 2 good hits. We're still short, though. Gotta stop being short. Let's go... maybe... I'm kind of guessing that this next round of aircraft are going to sink the Glorious, so I want to go 20 degrees to starboard to kind of even up so we can start firing at their destroyer, which will just be easy pickings as soon as this all comes to an end. Okay, so do we move with... I think we still try to bomb along the deck. If we can hit with... I mean, how are they doing anyways? Oh yeah, they're in really bad shape. So that means we probably can just afford to bomb across them a little bit. Now, because of the wind, we want to aim a little bit like this and let the bombs drift over. But let's try to release the bombs a little bit earlier this time because we've been missing long. What now? Did I do it again? Oh, this looks better. 1 and 2. Wow, they're sinking anyways. We still were a little bit late, but that's okay. Wow, they're still active. Nonetheless, even though they're active, they haven't been able to get off any aircraft, so... Oof, wow. Close. Alright, so hopefully this is the finishing volley. Let's move... Yeah, let's just move dead ahead. If we can land any shells, we'll be in good shape. So, according to the map, we probably should go a little bit longer. It says to go shorter. How far have we moved? Well, we have moved a fair bit forward. Okay, let's just go down to 14.5. Aircraft carriers are so vertical, they're so tall, that I feel like landing further is much safer than landing short, which we've been doing. So let's go a little bit further. Even if we just hit the deck, that's fine. I'm pretty sure any shells landing is just going to sink her. There she goes, glorious sinking. Okay, so our first aircraft carrier has been destroyed. Slow down to full and begin to... Actually, We'll move straight because I don't want our destroyer to be in range. Actually, I'll even move away a little bit. We don't want our destroyer to be in range of theirs. We could actually use another dive. Well, I mean, why not, right? We have the capability of using another bomber. Let's just do it. Shouldn't take much to sink it. And I think we'll just do it just exactly how it is. Okay, and probably right about now. Been short previously, so I tried to bomb a little bit earlier. Wow. That was pretty effective. We'll have to see what kind of damage I did after this turns over. Oh, they're actually firing at our heavy cruiser. That's very ambitious. And we don't have that great of armor. I mean, I guess it's not so bad. Alright, so angle away a little bit, and let's go down to full speed and move. Now let's pick on this guy. Let's see. So it looks like he is about... I would say slightly in between 2/3 and 3/4 of whatever value this was. And that was 14.5. So probably around 11 is what I'd say. 10 maybe? 8.6 seems a little short. But then we have also been moving forward. Let's go with 9.4. I just pull these numbers out of thin air. Why 9.4? Why not 9.5? Okay, fine, 9.5. No, we want to hedge towards their number though, 8.6. So let's do that. And looks like the perfect volley. Unfortunately, I forgot to check before we launched that volley what the damage was from the aircraft itself, but now they're in just seriously bad shape. So maybe if we land this broadside, so let's sneak back over with the 15. If we can land this broadside, we might be able to put her to the bottom. Okay, no aircraft left, that's fine. We're going to have to rely on the fact that we have 2 turns of information at 17.8. Yeah, we just got to go with it. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I have to totally rely on them because this is a different caliber than the other ship. And it's pretty short. How are they doing? They're still alive. They're like practically in the water though. Looks like they shot long. And I bet that's the last turn that they have, because I imagine now it's all over. We get our massive broadside off. Let's still rely on their rating, which is 8.1, because we were 9.4 last time. It was a dead-on hit. Maybe only 8.2 actually, or 8.3. Let's go to 8.3. Yeah, it was still short. I don't know why I trust their numbers. They're never quite accurate. I should be using the splash screen. The splash, it says in the tutorial that the splash indicator is more accurate than the gunnery estimate. So I should be using that. But let's just see what kind of, I mean, they're so close to sunk. What, they've taken like, what, 4 bombs and 8-inch shells? It's a real tough one, this onslaught. It can really take an onslaught. Okay, so let's see. Our last was horribly short at 17.8. So in that sense, I probably agree that 19.1 is... Let's even go longer than 19.1. 19.3. Oh, perfect. That was perfect. Got 2 more hits off. They're still somehow able to fire. But maybe their radar, or what is it called? Their spotting. I bet their spotting is probably destroyed. So, okay, one more final movement, and I think we put her down. Because her movement is even, I think, more or less. No, it's not perpendicular to us, so it's moving in still. So 8.3. Which landed short, is probably what we would need now. 8.4. Let's go for it. There it is. And she's sinking. Good, so that took a little bit longer. There was a little cleanup that we had to do, but no damage to our ships and another 28,000 renown. So we're starting to rack it up. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's get the Nuremberg to join her fleet, and we can get our submarines to bust out. Where do these guys belong? I forget. Well, wherever we want them, I guess. So we'll start by moving them here. Let's get these submarines out. Temporarily, let's move these guys a little further south. And that looks good to me. So we have submarines all in the places where we want them, and 2 mighty surface fleets to pin them in the Mediterranean and in our home waters as well. Okay, so next. And here we go. We are actually fighting an enemy submarine. That's usually not a good thing. Okay, torpedoes are in the water. Oh boy. Okay, so our Admiral Hipper has to do her darndest to avoid torpedoes. If we move just dead straight, we will only take 1 torpedo. Yeah, now I know how the British feel. This is a crappy feeling. The problem is if we move, I think we'll just do 5 degrees to starboard. Flank speed, 5 degrees to starboard. Oh wait, that's port. Yeah, so we just want to swing 5 degrees this way. And it's possible, I don't think so, it's possible we'll avoid this one, but let's just accept 1 torpedo hit. We can survive that. We can go and make repairs. Losing the ship is unacceptable. So that's what we'll have to watch out for. Let's move like so, flank, 5 to port, and let's see what that does for us. Yeah, I mean, this was the obvious problem, is that it would fishtail our back out a bit. So we would need 1 more turn to avoid that torpedo, which we don't have. So that's okay. Now, instead of trying to fire shells at this guy, because I don't think we have any contact with him even. Well, if we don't have contact, we can't even target him. I mean, we could just by eyeballing it. Do we have a contact? What is this? Oh, this is where we were. I see. I guess we don't do anything. Let's see what kind of... Oh, we don't even have aircraft with us. Maybe because it's nighttime. So... Let's just fire a star shell. Let's get it out there. We're going to want to fire it this direction. I hit Q just to line it up with my vision. So let's line up with Q, and we don't want it to go very far, so let's just give it like a 3. It's probably about where I wanted it, too. Okay, the Nuremberg. I don't know what kind of, like, does she have depth charges? Oh, this is smoke mode. Yeah, this is the wrong phase. So let's watch out for torpedoes, but we're still going to try to move hard to starboard and spin us around. So flank, good. I think we'll have a second turn before we have to worry about it anyway. They have no depth charges, okay. We could just randomly torpedo in the area, but let's wait on that. Let's fire another starboard shell. Just because we can, and we're not going to use them very often. Somewhere around here. And let's go maybe 6.5. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, yeah, that was too short, but that's okay. And now this is the one that really matters. Our destroyer. We need her flank. Let's go even just full for our turn. To turn as quickly as possible. And let's get her going ASAP. So she does have depth charges. Okay, so light cruisers don't have depth charges. I'm not sure if that's always true, but maybe it's true of the Nuremberg. Okay, so we don't need another star shell, but why not, right? Let's try to get it maybe 10? 10.7? Where does that put you? Yeah, still even worse. Okay, that one's gonna hit. It's just gonna hit. Ugh. That's okay. She turned a little bit, so she must be over there somewhere. Now, we really gotta watch out for getting hit by this torpedo with... Oh shit. Have we done it to ourselves? With the Nuremberg. So your rudder is actually stuck. That's fine. You're moving in a good direction, actually. So, all right. So we could do another star shell. We might as well. I mean, we obviously... Can we target anything? Do we see them? I mean, I see them, but can we... Oh, I think we can actually fire at them. So let's... What happened? I don't know what happened. No guns available. Huh. I had no idea. What is damaged? Huh. Pretty severely damaged propulsion and steering, and it won't let us fire. So that's fine. Let's see if we can repair something. Whatever. Let's get out of the screen and just hit done, because I don't know what's going on. Alright, now the Nuremberg, we have to be careful about this torpedo. So let's swing back as hard as we can. Oh, I went the wrong way. And now we're going to get hit by a torpedo, because I went the wrong direction. With any luck, we could get one more turn out of it, but I don't think so. That torpedo looks like it's going to make its way all the way over. Let's try another star shell. This one a great deal further. Try that. That's good. It's probably helpful. And we also have to watch out for torpedoes with this guy. But we have no choice but to go as fast as possible towards target. Okay, mainly I just want to see what... Oh, good, they ran out of steam. And do we see her now? Is she, like, technically visible to us? Do we have a sonar contact? We don't. Am I doing something wrong? Am I supposed to technically, like, engage sonar? I don't know. We can find out, though. Okay, so let's see. Default controls. Is there something I'm missing here for sonar? Pan map, shot history, anti-submarine. I'm pretty sure that sonar is just one of those things that happens automatically. I don't see anything about sonar. So, okay, let's just assume it's automatic, and I'm just not close enough to get a sonar contact quite yet. Okay, so let's keep going then. Now, the torpedoes already ran out of steam, so we were actually really lucky that this worked. And let's keep going. Okay, no need for another star shell quite yet. And flank speed now, if you would. Aye aye, Captain. Good. Whoa. Wow, 30 degrees was way more than I thought. Okay, we do see her. Basically right there. Wonder why I can't aim at her. Oh, they're letting me aim now. Okay, well, okay. What do we think that is? We have to guess totally blind because we're aiming at something that doesn't exist according to the games. And according to our targeting. That's probably maybe like 4. Yeah, let's just fire at 3.8. A little short. That's where you want to go, though. Right over there. Let's see if we can get that same line going. Okay, we don't have guns available. I don't understand these things. Okay, we only have... Well, we don't care about any of the we don't care about torpedoes or any of that, so... 10 degrees, flank speed. That's better. And now you also, you have guns available. Okay, we have a sonar contact now even. 13.6, let's go ahead and try that. That's pretty good. Do we do any damage? Let's find out. Oh, we don't have the sonar contact here. Okay, so continue going flank speed. And, no, it's right here. Can you move a little bit? Yep, like so. We did 3.8 last time, and I think it was a little short, so let's go to 4.4. Sure, why not? Pretty close. Okay, so we're gonna have to go up by more because we still are missing. Let's go 10 degrees left. I don't think this person has depth charges, so we might as well just start broadsiding. We might get lucky. Okay, now shells are enabled. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go with these shells. That's dead on, I think. And 14 might be too much. Let's go with like 11.7? Sure. That's overshooting it. By quite a bit. That's okay. Alright, so sonar contact is still dead ahead of us, I think. Yeah, very good. Flank speed. Let's see if we can catch her. Periscope depth still. 11.8 is the estimated. I'm just going to rely totally on their thing, because it's very hard for me to adjust my shots accordingly. It looks so good. Okay, wait, I keep forgetting, I want to double click on it to see if we've done any damage. Okay, so let's actually keep our stern directly facing towards them by moving 5% like this. Go away, just get out of here. Save yourself. Alright, now they're over here. And what was our last shot? Yeah, we're still short. Let's go to, yeah, 6.4, why not? Try this. A little bit long, actually. Okay, that's fine. Flank speed, keep moving. We want our ships moving as fast as they can so they can dodge torpedoes a little bit better. Right there. Let's see, where did we hit last time? I think we overshot by quite a lot. Yeah, good God, we overshot by a ton. Won't let us access it anyways, but okay, let's go down to maybe a 7.3. A little bit too far. Close though. Okay, let's see what this sonar contact has. It won't let us actually view them, huh? Okay, that's fine. Well, flank speed ahead then. Keep going. It doesn't feel like we're closing very quickly. Let's go down to 9.8, whatever. Sure, why not? Wow, that was right on it. That should have done... Oh, they're leaving combat. Huh, okay. We did light damage to her. It's probably the most you can expect. And we have another contact with an enemy submarine. Okay, well, it's 28 minutes into this one, but I think we'll try to do this one really fast. Where were they, though? Where do we have any sonar contact? We do. To the front left. I think that's front left. So the Max Schultz is, yeah, okay, so nice now, you are just you're bugging out, basically. Move like so. And, well, we can see it, so do we risk some shells? I mean, we have plenty of 11-inch shells. One of these will just put her right to the bottom. So why not? Let's just see if we can get a little bit lucky. It's going to give us a better ranging, get us better at ranging the more we do this too. Okay, and 5.7? Sure, why not? Too high. Way too high. That's fine. Okay, same difference. I mean, same exact thing for you, Scharnhorst. And actually, same strategy as well. So what did we fire before? It was too much. Let's go down to like 4.5. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. I don't think we did any damage though. Okay, flank speed. We should have a submerged contact. We do. So let's just go full. Let's go 15 degrees and move. That's not enough. Not enough. Okay, well, let's see if we can get them to at least submerge. Probably we want a very low angle. Let's try 4.5. Wow, well overshot. Okay, this is our one that actually knows what's going on. So flank speed, right at him. Okay, target it. Okay, it says 9.3. Let's trust them. 2 we'll go for. And that overshot. Oh, that was actually pretty good. And this one also knows about the contact. Oh, that was my light cruiser. I didn't want my light cruiser to move towards. Oh, we've actually done a lot of damage to them. So we've done a lot. Wow. Just by pummeling them from the surface. So let's go 10 degrees, flank speed, move. We've got to close the distance before they can launch torpedoes. I think they're going to launch torpedoes first, unfortunately. But okay, so 2.2. Let's go down to 2. Let's go 2 flat. Fire AP shells. Okay, that was hopefully another hit. They're diving immediately, so they're not going to get torpedoes off. That's great. Very good news for us. Okay, I think that our battleships have done their job. We're going to conserve the rest of our shells. Just go flank speed ahead and bug off. Bugger out. No need. Oh, we have the ability to do an air launch. Can we? Huh. Doesn't seem to be working though. Can we get the contact? Oh, we can. Okay, good. Now let's see. They're moving in this direction. And the wind is moving right to left from this angle. Okay, well, we can do that. We can get just like this, and then we want to... No, that goes the wrong way. We need to do it like... Okay, so we need to go from this angle, I guess. So we come from this angle, and we want to go a little bit past them, yeah. Because we want to drop our bombs a little bit late so that they have time to drift back to the right. Okay, let's launch. Oh, we don't want bombs, we want... Okay, this is really sad. We're not going to do this. We need depth charges, not bombs. I thought it was going to give us depth charges as an option, but it didn't, so... Same thing with you. Flank speed ahead, turn to the right, just get out of here. And... Yeah, doesn't have the option. We could use our 5.9-inch shells at the submerged contact. Sure, let's just fire at 7.1, see what happens. Ah, it's too short. And she's underwater, what am I doing? Okay, this is my light cruiser, so we know that she's not going to be very helpful. Let's get her to go 30 degrees away as well. And no need to do anything. Okay, so they're shallow. They're going to try to leave very soon. So we need to go flank speed. Let's just move like this. We'll do the 5-degree turn next turn. And no need to fire anymore. She's already submerged. And here we go. We want to go 5 degrees with this guy. Flank speed. Very good. Oh, we're right over her. That's perfect. So don't do anything. You're going to be launching depth charges soon enough. She's still diving. As she should. Get the heck out of here if you're smart. Keep moving our ships, but nothing we need to do. Move. Done. Move. Done. Okay. You're probably not going to get there in time, but I'll set you up for a secondary pass. Okay, done. And the important one. Flank speed. I'll give her all she's got. So, it is deep. It only has one more turn. I think we need to wait one more turn to launch depth charges, but how many depth charges do we have? Does it say? There's no limit on the number of depth charges you can launch. Yeah, this is below it behind us. So we'll have to wait one more turn. And they are diving intelligently. Okay, so move, done, move, done, move, done, and then we hopefully sink them. Otherwise they can disengage. Now we know what it's like to play as the Royal Navy. A whole bunch of submarine hunting. Yeah, very unlikely that this destroyer is ever going to make it, but we'll bring her for moral support, maybe. Now, we want to keep moving at flank speed to try to get as much distance as we can. Okay, not too much, and let's try firing those depth charges now. That looks good. And the Tribune's sinking. Great. Very good. So, no losses on our own, and that's going to do it. That's a good turn for us. We sunk some submarines. I guess this one got away with just light damage, but we've done good. So, thanks for watching this episode, and stay tuned for more Atlantic carnage in the next video. Until then, take care.